go, folks. One of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to Tempe, Arizona. This is Mountain America Stadium, the home field of the Arizona State Sun Devils. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Arizona State Sun Devils. 3A Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going.
Away to start us off.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Here from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It is intercepted. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Rebels. A huge defensive score.
Oh, my gosh. I mean, the defense could not have written a better script than this. First drive of the game, not only do you come up with a pick, but you spot your offense 6 points right away. I wouldn't be surprised if they tell their offense, just sit back and take it easy, fellas.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. That strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Back comes the Arizona State offense out of the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. First down and more. He's still running. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. The 30. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21. Well, they finally corral him, but he was untouched at the line of scrimmage. Kirk just burst through a big crease.
I'm going crazy on my defense. Like you said, this guy was untouched. I don't know how they were able to finally catch up to him and bring him down, but there's no excuses at all for the defense after a play like that.
Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, Kirk. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. And I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
The Sun Devils are in the red zone. Keeping it on the ground here. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. It's an out route. The catch made. Forced out of bounds after a nice game. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
I don't blame the quarterback quarterback here. You get to third down with the catch radius that this tight end has, give it to him every single time. Now it's 1st and goal.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
Play fake, looking to throw. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and if you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Moves the ball to the 25, good enough for a 1st down. The Rebels come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Receiver makes the grab.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know if as a play caller you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a 1st down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And he drops back in the gun. Makes a quick grab. Breaks loose at the 40. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. 1st down from there.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
He finds some space. He picks up 9, so just short of the 1st down. 2nd and 1.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
I test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back. That's up.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays. Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Here comes a gamble. Offense on the field, going for it on 4th down. That's a design quarterback keeper. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
Blitz and a quick sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
After the loss on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 22. There's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
How about that? The defense does their job on 3rd down and long. They get after that quarterback, and now it's 4th and forever. Coverage did its part. Let's not forget about that. Buying the pass rush enough time to get after the quarterback.
So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. And the Sun Devils will line up to boot it away. It's a rough drive for the offense. Punter comes on and boot it away. Team able to bring the returner to the ground. The powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. And they put together something here. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, and now he fumbles the ball. Oh, he makes the recovery and has enough for a 1st down.
Wow, the defense makes a huge play. They were able to poke the ball away from the receiver, but the offense was quicker to get to the ball, so they retained possession.
He escapes the pocket. He's going to take off.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
And the Rebels looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's running out of time here. And the senior calls his own number, keeps this drive moving.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the 1st down by himself. Impressive run to pick up.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
PAT puts him in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. But he's got some space here. They finally get him, but that's a great return. The last line of coverage guys just able to corral him. But a great spot to start this drive. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Here's a throw underneath the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They test the middle to get stuffed. That run goes nowhere.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On third down, he drops to throw. Pass caught. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go.
Man, I love these big receivers. This time he's able to use his big frame to almost box out the defender on that slant route. If you've got good timing, and this is hard to stop.
So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on fourth down. And the quarterback dropping back. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Steps out of bounds after a solid gain, which sets up a first and goal for the offense. And the Sun Devils keep the football on the move. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here.
A pretty good push up front here by this offensive line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Second down and goal upcoming. A play action looking to throw. And his first throw here is incomplete.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
Third down and goal. Big play coming up here in the red zone. Out of the gun now on third down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? The defense makes the stop at the 3.
That's a good job by this offense getting positive yards here on this third and goal, but now they're facing fourth and goal. Big decision on whether or not to settle for the field goal to at least get some points or roll the dice and try to get this ball into the end zone on fourth down.
Makes it look easy. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking downfield. Oh, and he couldn't quite hold on. The big guy had a chance for a first down interception, but it falls incomplete. At the 25, it's second and 10. Can they make it a third and manageable here? And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And the Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking to scramble. The pass ball is incomplete. We tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The receiver makes the catch. That's enough to move the sticks and give him a 1st down at the 41.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Looking for his big tight end. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Rebels with 1st and 10 here. And here's the handoff. As the 1st down is still going. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. 1st down from the 15.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
And the Rebels trying to cash in here in the red zone. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for the wideout. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Rebels.
I'll tell you what, in this 1st half, this quarterback seemed to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
Now the all-important extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking for his back. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. The gain is good enough for a 1st down near the 38.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
So one play moves the ball to the 38, another 1st down. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Boy, this defense is having a game. So much pressure, so many sacks already. We're not even to halftime. The offense better do a better job of protecting, and I think the offensive coordinator needs to make some adjustments in his pass pro to give this quarterback a chance.
Second down, we're going to throw it. On the move now. And he slings it deep back to the left side. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Sun Devils will kick it away to get us going in the second half. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Rebels offense is back out on the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Gets the first and still running. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Look at this offensive line paved the way for this back on this huge run. This is the way you come out to start the second half, working with a lead.
Breaks an open space. That was a nice juke, but not much room to run. He's brought down for a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's looking to scramble. Powering through a tackle. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Well, he pays for this one. Heads-up play to use his feet to get the first down, but, man, did he get blasted at the end of that one.
And the Rebels getting set on 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Looks to the left, pass caught. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
Now, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
The Rebels move into the red zone. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. You don't see that often from this excellent receiver. He's going to bring up second now. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. After a short return, he's tackled at the 18. What an enormous takeaway by this defense.
Well, Chris, halftime is about trying to make adjustments off what you learned from the first half. You come out to start the second half thinking about this is how we're going to set the tone, and you throw an interception. It's going to put a lot of pressure on this quarterback the rest of the game.
Second down play coming up. Here comes a handoff. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So from the 21-yard line, it's now second and long. From the shotgun, drops back. Moves out of the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Extending the play now. Oh, and he fumbles. Ball scooped up by the defense. They bring him down, but a takeaway and a return. A big play by this defense.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Throws it to the right. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
28, Arizona State, 10.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.
Arizona State Sun Devils will take over first and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, great job here by the quarterback to find the running back out of the backfield. That'll earn his team a new set of downs.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Zips it down the middle. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws. It's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
So second down after the incompletion. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Lets it fly to the wideout. Receiver makes the catch on a comeback route. And bring it down with the veteran quarterback. Shows off that trademark arm strength.
Well, this was a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
And the Sun Devils have first and 10 here. Looking to throw yet again. Running out of time in the pocket. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Second and 10 now from the 28 after the incompletion. They look to throw it here on second down. Running back grabs it on a screen. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here, and the back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
And the Sun Devils looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw, and look at these yards.
He finds the running back in the flat, but the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Second and goal for the offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, ASU. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
That one is knocked away and incomplete. Good defensive play on the last play of the third quarter. And it's been an old-school ground game duel. These running backs have been putting on a show so far today. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. He hands it off from the gun. He's past the marker and still going. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Rebels. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Extra point up and good. A 19-point lead now here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 18. Returner tried to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Arizona State offense comes back on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. The pass rush closing in. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Now, trailing by this much in the fourth quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play, and the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
2nd and 10 here. Back in motion now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Crispin. They bring him down after a short gain there.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
It's 3rd down for the offense. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Third down, out of the shotgun. He escapes the pocket. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Yeah, this defense has done such a great job of disrupting the timing with his quarterback and his wide receivers. Sacked him multiple times, consistent pressure, just dominating performance.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Boy, the defense had everybody accounted for except the running back. You could really feel the quarterback having to work through his progressions. He came off his primary, finally finds the running back, and they pick up the first down.
First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Oh, that one's picked off. He could go. Across midfield. You finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
And they'll take over.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Brought to the turf, but made the first man miss on the way to the first down.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Rebels are going to take advantage of this red zone trip. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker.
When you can run it like this with a late lead and the defense knows it's coming, that's a clear sign the offense has done its job. This defense is worn down at this point, and closing the game out should be pretty routine if they can keep this up.
Touchdown, Ole Miss. They are pouring it on now.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
16.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. They get him down, but he found a good lane on that return. So the drive starts with pretty decent field position. Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
But here we are in the 4th quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Here's the handoff. Some hard running there through a tackle. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble now. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off here. And up for the first, but still going. In the clear at the 25. Scoops out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Grabbed by the receiver. Headed for the end zone. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Arizona State. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes the catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
And he makes it in. The two-point conversion inching the score a little bit closer now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Finds an open target on the left side. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. With that, they should be able to hold on, Kirk, and they prevail in this early season showdown. Never sure at this point how much the rankings mean, but this lower-ranked team came in here and showed they're the better side.
Anytime you can pull off an upset like this over such a highly ranked team, obviously will help your resume and I think build some confidence that should carry over the rest of the year.
Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he could get out, they keep him to a short gain.
Leaning on the run game here. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
And the Rebels starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And the pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
Pitch play to the back. 6-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 4.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up after that run. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. It's a quick grab. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
4th down. The offense will go for it. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He's got it. Enough for a 1st down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
Looks left and finds his target there. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be 1st down yardage. The Rebels are in the red zone now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Bringing pressure. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Just when you think there might be a chance for this defense to get off the field, how about this quarterback finds another way to extend this drive, this time with his legs, to keep the ball and keep working that clock.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. That pass is caught. They've got him down, but the offense gets the first down they needed to just run the clock out. Offense looking to throw the ball. Touchdown, Rebels. They continue to roll up the score.
So much about speculation on whether or not they're going to kick a field goal or go for a touchdown. They put this ball into the end zone, and they put this game out of reach. What a job by this team and by this offense.
And the PAT is good.
49, Arizona State 24.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And the returner is brought down as the clock expires. That will wrap up this football game. Well, this was a stunner. It's going to resonate around the college football landscape if this lower-ranked team came in here and said, give us some